let's say you're having a hard time with your magic wand because your background is not a clean background like mine is. Another good option is the quick selection. You can click and drag on your whatever your object is, and I'm dragging, and notice that it's kind of hopping. It's kind of like looking for those areas of contrast. And don't worry if you make a mistake, because we're going to be able to go back and fix that. So for now, I just want to kind of get the general selection here, make sure I get all the stuff inside too. Notice the shoe rivets on my shoe there where my laces go in weren't getting selected. Now, because my background is almost the same color as the laces, it might have a hard time recognizing that those are the laces. So I'll show you how to fix that in a moment. Let me just get the rest of the shoe selected here. Okay, so that worked pretty well, but as you can see, there's some areas where that didn't work as well because, as I said, it's the same color as the background, and that might happen to you. So here's how you fix that. There's multiple ways to do it, but one of the ways you can do it is you can zoom in. As you can see, I got a lot closer, and I can continue now, and I can even make the size smaller on my selection tool here. It's just like a brush, right? So I can go in and I can click here and I can kind of just get closer and see it that way. But let's say you're still having a hard time with that. You can actually make this selection by hand, like painting it basically. So to do that, I'm going to go into something called Quick Mask Mode. It's right under your swatches where your colors are. There's this box with a circle. What you'll see is you'll see a red and you'll see clear. The red represents the areas that are not selected, and the clear represents the areas that are selected. So you can actually, just with a paintbrush, or a pencil, you can just go in and actually paint the areas. So in this case, I could go in with my white pencil right now and just kind of go in and make sure these areas are selected that I want selected. I'm just going to keep going down here just to check. I still see a little bit of the paint coming into here. A little bit right here. All right, so once I'm done making my selection with Quick Mask Mode on, I can just click it back off, and now you'll see that we go back to the selection mode, and you'll be able to see your selection more clearly. Once I have this, I could select the inverse. I have to unlock the background layer just by clicking the lock and hit the delete key. And I have now a separate layer. The background is transparent, which is exactly what I want.